cities. I love the city. Now, hold on. I love the city, but coming over here, bro, first of all, I have my shades on, right? Because it's sunny as hell. I got my shades on. I'm ready to drive. I just got the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving.
Yeah, I got to see this truck.
10, not even 10 seconds down 59, bro. I'm in a full-out thunderstorm.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm looking like do I need to turn around?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's raining that hard. And then 5 minutes later.
Bright and sunny and beautiful. Yeah. It's crazy.
You bro. And then to the person in that minivan that was at the light, you know how you be at the light and you going and the light is yellow and you can see, judging by the person in front of you, I can still make this light, but it's gonna be dependent on your ass.
Yeah. So we can do this together,
bro. So to the boy, you dirty bastard that made me miss that light, bro. Knowing good and damn well we both can make it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
Man, I watched a video today on Instagram. I think it was on Slim Thug joint, and people was doing some road rage on 45, and it was funny. You gotta go look at it.
You gotta look at it, bro.
Man, let me ask you this.
What up?
Because it's some Drake is like back in the news again. He's back in the news for like a new song.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like What Did I Miss or something like that. He got a new song. Did you enjoy it? Let's start there.
I heard it. I like Drake's music. So I did like the song.
Okay. To each his own.
It ain't one of like, I ain't gonna say it's the best song he ever made.
You not tired of Drake yet?
Nah.
Just not tired of
I don't get tired of good music.
But what's like that guy right there, right? Mm-hmm. This guy right here. Mm-hmm. Good music. None of it really sound the same. Like Mike gonna give you a different sound every album. Throughout the album, it's gonna be different feels. God gonna give you different sound. I ain't ever really been a fan of Drake, so I might not be the best person to. But then when I'm listening to the music, I'm just like you talking about what did you miss? I'm listening to a song like, what did I miss?
So
bro?
this is what's funny to me about that statement that you just made, right? Of sounding the same. I don't know another artist since Drake has came out that is more versatile than this dude, bro. So based on his ability to rap and based on his ability to create melodies, based on his ability to write relevant music about his experiences, bro. Like
that was early Drake. That was early Drake.
What did I miss is him saying, hold on, listen. What did I miss is him saying, how was I cool with all you niggas this long? And all of a sudden, all you niggas don't like me. All of a sudden, what did I miss?
So that's what the song is saying.
If you listen to the song, that's what he's saying. He's saying what I'm. So what I'm getting at is you asking me, am I tired of Drake? It's just like asking, are you tired of LeBron? It's the same argument, bro. When you that,
I'm tired of both of these niggas. To be honest with you,
and you know what? You saying that tells me how good both of them niggas is. It really do. Because in any other genre of any other thing, if you can be this relevant 20 years in the game, you doing something right, bro.
The difference between Drake and LeBron is there's a measurable there, right? Mm-hmm. The measurable for LeBron is you can look at his stats. Right? His physical performance on the court. You can say, all right, he's still playing good. I might not like him.
Right.
I might not like the choices he made in his career, but like, bro, still balling. He's still hooping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you listen
the numbers.
But there's no measurable.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Man.
Hold on.
No, man.
Think about what you're saying. Hey, you in the music. See, this how I know you this is an emotional statement. This ain't based on fact, right? This is an emotional statement based on you not liking him. And that's okay. But if he put out a song and he had 3 million downloads in the first 24 hours. So that tells you that people still want the music, people still like the music, and people are still consuming the music.
What does that mean? That mean the record is good?
It don't.
Or because you got a core fan base.
So listen.
You got a tribe of people. That's why Drake gonna forever be rich.
Yeah.
He gonna forever be rich. He gonna forever sell records because his fan base
do 50
is so
Cent
bad.
have a tribe of people?
Yeah.
Does he have a core fan base?
Yeah.
Can he put out a record today that have 3 million people downloaded in the first 24 hours?
His core fan base not as big as Drake's core fan base.
That's not what I asked you.
No.
He can't, right?
No.
So that tells you we don't really want to, and we don't really care.
That's not a fair measurable.
That is
How
a fair
many people do you know, artists do you know that are really, really, really good and don't sell a lot of records? That's like saying Drake is the best
that's just
rapper
one.
of all time, like
No,
the
it's
best
not.
rapper ever.
No, it's not. No,
he cannot rap anybody.
No, I'm just answering a question that you posed to where you cannot measure his ability to what?
Just because he sell records don't mean that he's good.
No, but it means someone
The
wants
record
to
is
hear.
not good. Somebody
Listen,
want to hear.
Listen. You and I both know it's a lot of records that we didn't like that were big. So I'm not basing it saying that it's a good record based off the people that download it. What I'm saying is you said that I can't measure if people are tired of him or not. And I'm telling you, you can, judging by the downloads and by the people that are still consuming his music.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm speaking to.
You a smart nigga, man. You sure know how to put me right back where I.
That's all I'm speaking
Smart
to.
nigga, man.
That's
I
all
was
I'm
a
speaking
runaway train.
You was.
Yeah.
Because you don't like him.
Yeah, I know.
And you don't have to. And I get and I understand people do not have to like this man's music. But don't tell me what's good and what's not. Because my ears ain't never lied to me.
But I don't know his numbers, right? But if you look back to other single releases, if that's a because I don't know the numbers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like when he dropped other records, how did they perform based on compared to how this record performed? 3 million is a good number regardless.
Well,
right?
he's number one. Well, he's number one.
There's ain't no music.
No. Listen. Hype. All I'm speaking to is judging it. I can't compare it.
You say the people tired of him. That's what we had. The people tired of him.
What I'm saying is,
if he dropped another record and he did 10 million downloads and they did 3.
Yeah, no.
People tired of him.
No. He's number one on Apple Music and Spotify.
Sure.
So that's telling me that the people are not tired of him. I don't. Even if he did 500,000, if he was number one, you get what I'm saying? When there was other releases, then it tells you that people's not tired of him. I don't get tired of good music. I just don't. And I'm sorry, but bro made good music.
That's subjective.
He made good music.
That's subjective, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know, man. I think even if the subject matter you say the song is, bro, like it sound like bro crying.
Hey,
he crying, bro. Like stop crying all the time, bro.
See this.
Stop
see
crying.
this be
crying.
This
bro.
be my thing, bro. This be my thing. And somebody got to keep it real, and it's always me. When Keith Sweat ass was crying, we was bumping it.
But this is R&B.
No. What you mean?
That's R&B. It's a rapper.
It's music. It's a thin line.
You just told a nigga drop and give you 50.
It's music. It's music. The thing that I hate is we like to pick. Like we like the melody Drake. We don't like to make the Drake that acts hard. Somebody tell me Kendrick is hard. Somebody tell me.
No. I'm not measuring. I don't know if these niggas still for whatever. I know Kendrick is a rapper.
And I like
He's a rapper. And I know Kendrick make better music than Drake. I know that for sure. You know?
You do.
I know that for
Okay, so let me ask you.
If Drake drop an album, his numbers are going down. His numbers are going down.
Bro, I don't care.
People getting tired of him.
I'm not a stat man. I'm an eye man. I'm a ear man.
You just brought up the numbers.
But hold on. So let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this, because I hear this
you just brought up the numbers.
Hold on. I did, because you asked
Now you're not a stat man.
I'm not, but you asked me a question
up, brother.
to where the numbers justified the question that you asked, which was, are people tired of them? Judging by the numbers,
people tired
they're not. If they were, no, they not.
They going down, though.
He is number one right now today off of a single that he put out 2 days ago.
Do you think that the nigga's panicking?
Who?
Drake.
No. Why?
So there's no Kia song.
Why?
There's no Kia, because I feel
Why
like
would he panic?
I feel like bro is just like lately in the past, I say 3 weeks or so, maybe month, especially like this past week, like this influx of a resurgence of Drake is like is prominent right on social media. It's like they really trying to revive him. And I feel like he's trying to find a strategy of how to re-enter, and I don't think he'll ever. So he's past his prime. Listen, would you say that?
Listen, yes, I don't know. He could be right in the middle of his prime. No. Anytime you get 20 niggas trying to jump you, it sounds like you in your prime to me.
No.
Because if not, why do I? Let me explain to y'all.
He passed his prime.
Let me explain to y'all about people that are hymns in this world, right? Right? I seen people getting jumped, right? I ain't never jump in, right? Right?
He passed his prime.
Hold on. No, you gotta listen to me now, bro. I'm gonna tell you something about egos. Because as speaking from a person with one, right? If it take 12 of y'all to whoop me, you might whoop me, but I'm gonna be like, boy, it took 12.
Took 12 of y'all.
You get what I'm saying? If a girl, I remember growing up and the girl telling me, you ain't all that. I said, but I'm not then, huh? Because if I wasn't shit, she would have said, you ain't shit. Yeah. But she couldn't say that, so she said, you ain't all that.
I'm not going to co-sign into this because I know you're trying to lead up to something, and I don't want you to feel like I'm supporting your cause with this Drake shit. So get that, man. So you trying to send me around this thing, and I just be like, okay, that's pretty clever. I like that.
I'm just speaking from all of these people seeming like they need to speak about him to inflate their numbers. He don't have to speak about them to inflate his, which speaks more to him and where he's at.
You contradicting his career because he did that on the record with J. Cole when he brought up and said that these niggas are the top 3 on the song.
He was bigging up.
Let you tell it, right?
He's always paid homage.
It depends on who you're asking.
He's always paid homage.
Like,
he's always paid homage.
I don't even want to be in the company of y'all.
He's always paid homage. He's showing you right now, I don't need to pay no homage. I don't need to book y'all. I didn't need to write y'all verses. Y'all came to me. And they did. Whether we like it or not, all right? The boy made good music.
I don't know, man.
Cause that some sexy songs for you, that mud was jamming. Oh, it was jamming.
They didn't even get 10 seconds out of me.
You know what? And they didn't need to.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
So you talking about folks being, we brought up Drake and being past his prime, which you don't want to concur with, but you lightly concurring with, because his numbers are going down. LeBron James, and these are two people that I feel like to a certain degree are very similar in the places in their careers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Some might say that LeBron's he passed his prime and his trajectory is on a downward, I ain't gonna say spiral, but it's going in a negative, in the opposite direction than positive. Mm-hmm. And the same thing can be said with Drake, in my opinion, which you concur with. Do you think LeBron James...
I didn't concur.
Do you think LeBron is... Because I heard that they might want to trade the guy. I heard that, the Lakers is really ready to build around Luka Doncic. How long is staying too long? How long is wearing out your welcome? Like, Drake been around for a long time. Drake is the LeBron James of his era when it comes to rap. Like, if Tupac was the Michael Jordan of his generation, and them guys on the same playing field, Drake and LeBron, they had the same type of, really the same time frame.
Right.
And it both coming to an end for both of them.
I disagree again. Because of my eyes and my ears tell me contrary to what you were saying. Mm-hmm. LeBron is still averaging 25, 7, and 7. So when I watch him, I don't see a decline in a basketball player, right? He's still playing the game at a very high level. He was on an All-NBA second team as a 40-year-old individual. So what happens is we got to stop thinking about his past and we got to look at the present. For some reason with us, whether it's music or athletics, we are the only people that try to say, you've been here too long when you being productive. Now, if he's not being productive, I'm with you. But when I watch the game, he is still sometimes, if not the majority of the times, the best player on the court as far as somebody who can score the ball, defend the ball, pass the ball, rebound the ball, and play at a speed that actually, controls the game. IQ. I can see that when I watch him play. Some of these youngsters, that is athletic as hell, I watch them and be like, what the hell they doing?
But you don't think the NBA is the league turning over, right?
No, the league
is turning over.
The league is turning over. But you know who's the most watched team still in the NBA? And the most watched individual, right, is LeBron James. So
that's a low-hanging fruit, bro.
It is. That's a
low-hanging fruit.
But this is the thing. He's still balling, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what another narrative I think is happening. The longer he balls at the level that he's doing, that whole GOAT conversation, bro, it kind of messes up the people who try to diminish his greatness. Because if you are that good from the time you 15 to 40, like that's unheard of, bro. So instead of people that want to say other people are the GOAT saying that, they want to say, well, he only doing these accolades and he only doing this as longevity. Yeah, that's hard to do. We didn't do that with Tom Brady.
See, I think I think he's still playing because of that agenda and wanting to control the narrative of saying like to convince people that he's the greatest of all time. I think
what's wrong with that? If him wanting to control the narrative,
I mean,
about him,
sure, but ain't nothing wrong with trying to control the narrative about yourself. But you can't keep lying to yourself though.
How's he lying if he was second team All NBA?
Because if that's cool, that's fine.
No.
He wasn't first team.
That's good.
He wasn't first team.
That's good.
He ain't won a championship since when?
Since what's been
2020. And then that's a questionable one. And then prior to that,
how's that questionable?
What Caruso say when he won? He said he finally won a real one.
He was joking.
You saying he joking? I think he has some truth behind it.
Because I
finally won a real one.
Honestly, Hype, did you play sports?
Yeah, I played some sports.
So you trying to tell me that when you are all secluded in one area and nobody has home field advantage, that's not harder to do than you going to your home and me coming to my home? Because I'm Hype, if I break into your house,
it's different.
It is different.
It's different.
It's real different, Hype.
When you consider the elements that came into it, because like how focused do you think all of the players were when you had this whole situation?
They were more focused than
I doubt it, man. They away from their family.
Hype, you taking away all the elements that could distract you. That's what's crazy. If you play sports, Hype, you know this.
If you're in a penitentiary and you away from your family, Hype, you're not worried about them?
No,
you
Hype,
worried about them like crazy.
That's
like being in jail.
No,
that's like basketball
as someone
jail.
Who's actually played Division I sports, I'm trying to tell y'all, I was distracted as hell playing. Why? Because of the woman.
But you got used to the distraction.
No. Listen to me. I'm telling you what I know. This is not what I think. I'm telling you, right, that if you take away the elements of the family that stresses you out, that wants this and that from you, right? The girls that wanted this, you trying to play that girl, play this with it. All the elements outside of the sport that can distract you. If you take away that element, then say, hey, I'm gonna put y'all all in a bubble, right? You are gonna perform better than you would being distracted, being away from home, eating bad, whatever those distractions did. You take away all them, and you're gonna take away my ability to have an advantage, right? Because the reason they say most of the people win when it's a 7-game series, the reason the home team wins is because having home court advantage is an advantage. So you didn't have that in the bubble. It's me and you, no outside entities, no outside distractions, me and you, let's ball. That is harder. That is a more pure championship than any championship that's ever been played in the history of championships. Say I'm lying.
That's crazy. I think COVID was a big enough distraction.
Who?
COVID.
It wasn't no distraction. We was already in it.
Man, folks didn't know they were going to live or die.
No, they
didn't know their family going to live or die.
They was living.
They stuck away from their family. They stuck in this Disney World. You can't get on no rides. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what is you talking? What they got to do with any damn thing? Huh?
You can't, cause that would alleviate some of the stress,
man,
for the kids.
Hype. I do think his greatness being displayed for 20 years. I do understand how that can be tiring. I get it, but at the same time, as someone who plays sports and coaches sports, I realize how great that shit is. We're never going, listen to me. we're never gonna see this again, bro.
See what?
See,
a nigga win 4 championships?
No, see somebody play at the level that he's played at for 23 straight years, bro.
It's gonna happen.
It's unheard of.
It's unheard of because the medicine ain't been the same since like it was back in the gap.
So why ain't everybody else taking the medicine?
You gonna see this next generation.
Who?
We gonna see.
Because they ain't here. Because we seeing them.
Man, we gonna see.
We seeing them.
Whether it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They ain't consistent year to year.
Well, we gonna see, man.
They already behind the A-ball.
Chris Paul. He done played 21 years.
Yeah, but he ain't on no second team All NBA.
That joker's a hell of a baller though.
He can ball
to this day.
But he not one of the best players on the court when he step on it right now.
I think he is. I think some players in the NBA would say the same. That joker play basketball. And some folks will say to LeBron. Everybody in the NBA ain't saying, "Oh, LeBron still like that." He ain't the same one that was running down that court like a gazelle at 20 years old.
He not supposed to, right?
Right. So some folks ain't saying that he's still as good as he was before.
Hi. Never mind. I was about to take it somewhere else.
Who knows where you was going to
You already know.
Bad man.
I already know. You know what I'm saying? Our significant others may not say we
China
are.
Like we used to, huh? They still got something left in the tank, though. Yeah.
Woo. Look, man. Again, bro, my name is Mr. Coach Murray.
And I am Hype South.
This has been another episode of the Bearded Different Podcast. Hey, man, y'all do me a favor, bro. If y'all like this episode, go share, comment, like, and subscribe to Bearded Different Podcast. I'm your boy, Mr. Coach Crazy.